Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign run by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're enjoying the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you would like to reach out to the show, you can find us on social media. We're on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook at Casting Roles ILM. We stream here on Twitch on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our videos are uploaded on Friday of the same week. Unless we're doing a one-shot or something, then they might pop up on a Monday or so. But with no other announcements, let's go ahead and start the show. So, ticket takers. After arriving in the mining community of Feldspar, you were able to kind of work your way through and see the way that the community was... Hi, Sully. She just barged right in. She knew what was going on. You work your way through the town to the hot springs there, where you encountered, or you ran into Marlo on her way there, and you guys reconnected, and discovered some of what was happening in the town with the forced work of the population, the mining of the quicksilver going faster the last couple weeks, and the arrival of other tide warders with the intention of shipping out the last bit of the quicksilver from their mining operation. You decided to go the next day to explore the mines themselves, and with the help of the risk breaker / member of Vox Populi, Yorian, you were managed to infiltrate into the mines posing as workers, quickly divested yourself of any responsibility, and tore off through the mines on your own accord. Discovering a sunken cavern, you were attacked by a couple waiting ropers who took a bite out of Jury, but for the most part you guys were able to handle it fairly well. And then you discovered a door built into the side of the cavern wall, which you assumed was the entrance to the sanctum of Ahriman, the wizard who had been kind of orchestrating all of the issues going on. Solving the riddle of how to open the door itself, the large double-sided wooden door, opened, and 6 or so, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so cat-like creatures, like slightly looking kind of like familiars that had been mutated in some kind of way, bounded out, immediately attacking your magical weapons, seeming attracted to them. And then the large hulking figure of a creature that none of you are familiar with because it was created by Ahriman came out of the doorway. A creature with a goat's head, a lion's head, and a dragon's head, and large wings came out as Jury read the final message. The Guardian is awaiting with his many eyes. So, starting off, go ahead, ticket takers, let's roll initiative.
Let's do it. I'm gonna roll really well.
Also, I need everyone to know I finally got myself a dice tray, and by that I mean I'm using this AirPods box. Because I keep throwing dice around my home and losing them. But I rolled in it to see if it would work and immediately rolled in at 20, and I'm really mad.
That is fantastic.
There you go.
No, that happened off screen.
Oh,
That's not now.
All right.
Josh, on the map, where is the Chimera?
Oh, sorry. He is coming out the doors, so he's right here.
Okay.
Oh no, I gotta move back.
Yeah, and remember the ceiling here is about 40 feet high or so there's plenty of room for him to fly about. Sully, dear, go. Thank you. She just keeps opening the door.
You heard her theme.
I'm so sorry, Sully. All right, anybody 25 to 20? Okay.
I just rolled.
15 to 19.
We're dead.
15 to 19.
19.
17.
Mar 19. And then Abel. All
17.
Right. And then Yorian rolled a 16.
Nice.
All right. Anybody 10 to 14?
To keep
going.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
I had 15.
Oh, you have 15? There you go. I think I might have, in my workings, skipped 15. So Kaimana 15. Okay. And Source?
9.
Ooh.
And I got an 8.
Oh my!
Wow.
Okay, well, bring it up the rear there, right in the
Nice.
Chimera's face. All right, and then Jury.
I just see Jordan looking up and just going, "That's really
Yes,
big."
very large. Let me shift the
Not
window
good.
slightly so
Okay.
that this is in view. All right, so up at the top of the round, so Marlo, you find yourself, there are 2 of those little cat creatures right next to you that you were kind of swinging at. Do me a favor and roll an attack roll, because you did say you attacked before this all started.
Oh, okay. 19 plus.
That hits, yeah.
What is that? Just for me, 28 to hit.
Okay, yep.
Yes.
Okay. What am I? Sorry, I'm sorry. It's been a while.
Did you wolf yet, or are you?
No, I have not wolfed yet.
Not against the little cats.
Cool. Yeah, that's 6 points of damage.
Okay. So you...
Oh, my lightning's still up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So then that would also be 1 point of damage. I rolled 2 ones on the die.
Okay, so that cat-like feline creature, you smack it, and it kind of rolls away a little bit, but then it bounces back in your direction, looking very, very hurt. Let me go ahead and mark that down. So he's taken. You said 6, so 7 points damage. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So
These things remind me of Galaxy Quest when they're so cute.
Oh,
look,
yeah, no.
they're helping him. Nah, don't you people watch your own show?
Yeah. All right, so Mar, up at the top of the round, you've got those 2 in front of you, and you can kind of see over a couple stalagmites in your way this hulking creature that has walked out of the doorway there.
Okay. I would like to first things first. Werewolf.
All
Please.
right, so you are now.
And
you
I'm
activated
going
the
to,
werewolf
before I do this, I'm gonna look at Yorian. I'm going, I don't know, you're a spy, you might already know this, but if not, whoops, sorry, and I wolf out.
He just kind of watches the transformation happen as your claws extend and the hair on your paws, and then your snout comes out a little bit. All right, and then
Okay.
what would you like to
And
do?
I would like to take my first hit against the cat that I've already hit.
Okay, you can do that.
That is a 21
Yep.
to hit. Okay.
What is this?
There we go. Okay, so that is 12 points of slashing damage with 2 points of lightning damage.
All right, so that one, take it
Great.
out. Yep.
Okay, and then hit the second one
Okay,
with
go
the
ahead.
second attack.
Yep.
Jeez. It was a 14 hit it.
Yes, it does.
Perfect. You simply love to see it. Okay, and then that's gonna be 12 points of damage.
That'll do it. So he's out. Yep.
Oh wow.
Great. And then I would like to move towards the Chimera.
So there is one of the little cats here. You can jump over him, but he would get a attack of opportunity.
I will take it.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't super care.
So a couple of your members are in the way, but I can get you to there.
Yeah, I just want to kind of be there and then give them room to exit away from
Sounds
this
good.
if they would so choose.
So he's going to bite out towards you as you move past. That is a 16 to hit. Does not hit.
No.
All right, so he snaps at your heels, but you kind of just kick off and you dance up. And you're up on a little ledge here now with the Chimera there in front of you. All right,
Thanks.
Abel, you have one of the little Grimishkas at you because he was attacking your arcane firearm.
Okay. Quick question: is that a Nazi as a little cat? I feel like that's my little spider guy.
Yeah, that is a Nazi, but I'm using him as a cat. Sorry.
He's betrayed
I
the
can-
party.
How dare.
Anansi's out,
turn
so
coat.
I'll replace him with this one. There you go.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because Anansi's out. I think you had him like back here.
He
so
usually
could-
just stays on me, but
Well, I think you sent him to like watch the back before we left last time.
that's
but,
fine. That's fine. I think I have 2 courses of action. I am engaged with a little spider guy.
You are, yes, with a little.
Where I am now, can I just pivot around? Not the spider, the cat. The cat.
The cat thing.
Can I pivot around the cat just to put some room between myself and? Is that Chimera?
Yeah, Kamana's here.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
move around this way. Do you want to get into this back corner here?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
And Saurus and another cat. Oh, jeez.
And then there's another cat up here as well. Yeah.
Okay. I think I want to use my action to Eldritch Blast. And it's
This one here? Or.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, it's been so long since I played. Is Hex an action or a bonus action? Okay,
Bonus
it's
action, yeah.
Okay, so I think I want to Eldritch Blast. I should have 2 blasts. So I'm
Okay. So, yep, you can get this little cat here, or you can hit the Chimera, but it would be. You've got a clear sight on that Chimera there if you want to aim at him instead.
no, I think I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
All
the
right. Go ahead and
cat
roll
was kinda-
your 2 blasts towards that cat.
Ooh, does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does. You're looking for a 12 on the cats.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. And since that guy is close to me, is this going to be at disadvantage if I try to hit him with the other one?
Yes, it would be.
All right, cool. Can I roll damage for the first one just to see?
Yep.
9 damage.
Okay. He takes it and looks very, very hurt, but is still standing.
All right, I'm going to try to hit the same guy with the second one.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits. Yep.
And 3 damage.
Okay, he's out.
All right, and then I want a bonus action Hex the Chimera.
All right, the Chimera is now hexed.
Nice stuff. What a good
Nice.
turn.
All right,
That was a
and
sick turn, Ronnie.
I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
Never
right.
mind.
I take
Forget
it
it.
back.
It really sucked. A D6?
A d6, yeah.
Oh, man. Also 1?
A 1. Okay,
It
so
might be good.
so the moment you cast the spell, this little cat creature there, the moment the spell energy arcs out, you see him start to like shake and shiver and start to like sneezing and puffing, and you see like this energy building up around him
Fireball.
that explodes around him. I need Imana, Saurus, Abel,
What?
10, 15, Jury, Yorian, and Marlo. You're safe because there's a wall there. I need you to make a dexterity or no, Constitution saving throw for me.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Oh,
What have you done?
fuck.
Oh god, I
Oh, I
only
have
got a.
proficiency on con throws. Oh, God, please just work.
What's the?
Well, that's great for you.
18.
You're good.
21.
Saurus, you take half damage. You're good. Abel, you take half damage.
I got a
9.
10, so I think I'm not.
No, that fails. You'll take full, Jury.
Yep.
And
And
Kamana. 9, that fails. You take full. So anybody who took half damage, you take 2 points of damage. Everyone else, if you failed, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. that's not- I thought-
As like it's almost as if like this cat is having an allergic reaction to having the spell cast in his vicinity, and he explodes with this like response.
Did he literally
Wow.
explode, or is this just a way
They
to-
don't like magic.
They don't like magic. There you go.
Okay.
Josh, did he literally explode, or just
Oh, no,
things?
no, like this. It's almost like this. Like he was like shivering and shaking, and this like energy was building up, and it just emanated off of his body. Yeah.
Okay, so he's
I
still there.
immediately-
Okay.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, that takes us to.
Oh, could I, for the Hex, can I say that his ability checks disadvantage are going to be strength
Strength.
checks?
Yes, he's got a strength
For the
disadvantage.
Chimera?
Absolutely.
Stats.
Well, if anybody has anything to throw at the Chimera that gives them strength checks?
All right, which takes us
Metagaming.
to Yorian. Yorian is going to he unsheathes this wicked-looking rapier, and he's going to strike out at the Chimera with 2 attacks really quick. First one is a 21 to hit. That'll hit, and the second one, Yorian. What the fuck, man? A 15, which still hits. So good job, Yorian.
Nice.
And so the first one gets sneak attack. So that is. Okay, I rolled a 1 on the damage die and then rolled 3 5s on the sneak attack. So good job on Yorian. So 16 points of damage on the first hit to the Chimera. And then with the second hit, that is 9 points of damage. Very nice, Yorian. And then Yorian's going to look at you, Jury, and say, it's a little bit too tight up here for me. I apologize. And then you see this like energy kind of come out from his hand, and he pops, and then he's gonna pop into existence over here as he misty steps out of the way.
Misty step.
Does that send my cats off?
Leaves me with the monster. What
let's
an
see.
asshole.
Yes, it does. So somebody roll a d6 for me. Jury, do you know Yorian? Roll a d6 for me.
Oh my god, you guys roll each other's dice.
Stop.
That is,
I got a 5.
A 5. Okay, so this one right here, the moment the spell is cast, starts to kind of shake and shimmer, and you see that energy building up around him like the other one, but then instead of exploding outward, it like implodes inward, and you see this creature just like almost like turn inside out. But then you see like these little bubbles popping off of the result, and it's like poof, 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 poof. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of these creatures just popping out, kind of like gremlins when you get them wet. And a swarm of those creatures takes its place.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay, magic is bad.
Yeah.
that's all I got. What are you talking about?
Yeah! I'm good in this fight! Whee!
Yay! All right. Yes, you'd think a mage would have magical traps. There you go. All right. Kaimana, that takes us to you. You've got one of those little cats here, and then the Chimera, and then the big swarm that just appeared back in the back.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh and hit it with the stick.
This one here.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. He does not seem to affect by the Shillelagh, so you can go ahead and make your attack.
All right. So the magic is not going to affect him?
No. So I roll to see if he has an allergic reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Probably doesn't hit. Does a 9 hit?
It does. It misses. So you swing out, but you have Shillelagh activated for the remainder. Do you want to do any other? Well, actually, you move here. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Because I moved you, you didn't move yourself, so I'll give you advantage on that.
How about 19?
That definitely hits. So go ahead and roll your d8 plus.
6.
6 points of damage. All right, so that you smack out at that one, and then he kind of snarls up at you, ready to go. All right, which takes us to our Chimera friend.
Ooh, no.
He's a little tight here, so he's gonna lift up, and he's gonna come down over here. I'm gonna say that. There we go. He's gonna come down over here and land here. Next to Yorian, who had just escaped from him. And he is going to make 3 attacks towards Yorian. The first, a bite. The second with his claws.
Claw bite?
The third attack's something else. Bite misses. Claws.
Ruh-roh.
Miss. Jesus. That was a... Rolled really
Get
low.
him, Yorian.
But then so the goat head, well, he doesn't do the horns. So you see he smacks out with one claw. Yorian dodges out of the way. The lion head bites down towards Yorian, and Yorian just kind of dodges back. And then the dragon head like lifts up, and you see this fiery energy building up in its mouth. And
Oh no.
Yorian, Kaimana, Saurus, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yep, Abel, and Juridan with advantage on the roll. Make a dexterity saving throw.
You say we have advantage?
No, I
just
do.
Juridan, because Juridan is protected kind of by these stalagmites.
Oh, okay.
Josh, I'm so sorry. Did you say me in that or no?
No, you're just out of range.
You'll love to hear it.
Lucky dog. 13.
Okay, anybody who gets below a 15 fails.
I still failed somehow. Fuck my life.
Failed. Abel fail.
Yeah.
Kaimana.
15.
15, you succeed. And the Grimishka actually has to make a saving throw. It makes it. Natural 20. All right. And then Saurus. What was yours?
Oh. I didn't hear you say my name, but that was a 17.
17, you succeed, so you take half damage. All right, so that is 2, 4, 6, 10, 13,
Mark's still rolling
19, and 20, 25. 25 points of fire damage to any who failed, half as much damage to anybody who succeeded.
The fuck?
Oh god, I'm not doing good.
The cat, even though he succeeded, is gone. Saurus, what is your cannon's?
What else
What's your cannon's?
AC?
Roll a saving throw for it.
Do what?
For
I don't know.
Abel's cannon.
Oh, okay.
Armor class is AC. Or AC for the cannon 18, and number of hit equal points, and the number of hit points equal to 5 times the artificer level. I just roll a regular.
Just roll a d20.
Just a d20. A 19?
He succeeds, so it takes 13 points, or not 13, 12 points of damage to your cannon.
Okay, what's his hit points?
All right, whatever 5 times 6 is, so there you go, 30.
30.
30, so he's about halfway there. All right, and that is the Chimera's go, which takes us to our... Oh, the only thing that's left is the swarm back here. So this, all these little familiars, they're a little smaller than the ones you had fought before, but they're just gnashing and moving almost as one. So they're going to Mar, they're actually going to swarm into your space.
That's fair.
So now you have these creatures crawling all around you, and they're going to make 3 attacks in your direction. So the first one, that's going to hit. That's a 23. The second one won't. That's a 9. And the third one, that is a 18, which I don't think hits with your armor class.
Does not.
Okay, cool. So you take 1 hit, 6, 11, 13 points of piercing damage and 3 points of force damage. So 16.
Oof.
Okay, so 6 points of piercing damage because I
that's right, halved for you. Yep.
Okay,
but then the full 4 of the force damage goes through.
Right.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, so 10 damage.
All right. Awesome. Which takes us to Saurus. Chimera back in the back and swarm up here.
I am going to get behind the Chimera, so is it possible to get flanking using Yorian?
Yes. You can get back there with your thin frame. So
Yeah.
You do have flanking against the Chimera?
Okay. Bonus action, activate the Gauntlet of Storm.
All right.
Ooh.
And I am going to hit it because that's what I do.
All right. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks. Yep.
First attack is a 27.
Hits.
Okay. And that's 1d6 plus 5. Okay, that's 10 plus the Gauntlet of Storm. does 1 die 8. 18 damage.
Nice, very nice. All right.
And I need to hang on a sec. Make sure I didn't lose. Nope, did not lose a charge. I'm going to hit him a second time.
Okay.
That one is a 16.
16 does hit, yes.
Okay,
Big guy.
and
Yep.
I'm going to expend a charge again on the Gauntlet of Storm. So that's going to give us a total of... Ooh, good rolls. 17.
17, nice. All right, cool.
Oh, I did not roll either with advantage.
Oh, go and roll just to make sure it's not a natural 20.
Yep, no crits.
All right, cool. Anything else, Source?
That's pretty much all I can do.
And again, those tethers are there if you wanna pull one on him. You could pull his shadow. You could pull his shadow and gain.
I'm saving that for something else.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I keep forgetting to remind you that that's there. All right.
Oh no, I'm well aware.
And then Jordan, that takes us to you.
Sorry,
go ahead.
real quick. Can I use? I forgot I had the Rod of Retribution. Can I use my reaction to activate that?
Because it's an elemental attack, yeah.
Yeah, it says if someone within 60 feet damages me, I can use a reaction to make them make a dexterity saving throw and then do 2d10 lightning.
Yeah. That is a. Is there any half save on it?
It's a 13 save.
Okay. So you rolled a 14. Does he take half damage at all?
Half as much on a success.
Okay, cool. So roll your damage and then he takes half.
Okay. Okay, so it mixed it up. It added hex damage to it.
It should.
So it should be I think it's 13.
13 halves, so
the
he takes
lightning.
6 points of damage.
And then 4 for the d6 of hex.
Okay, so 8 total. All right, good. All right, good. Which takes us to Jordan.
All right.
You've got the swarm here, and then the Chimera, thankfully, has flown away from you. Which, to be fair, you would have gotten an attack of opportunity on him if you wanted to take that.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
I forgot to mention it.
I don't. If I hit him, no, he'll still keep moving, right?
Yeah, he still moves, but you could have
Yeah,
done some
you're
damage to
not
him.
Yeah, I'll try to hit him.
Master.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll just an
Yeah.
attack to see if you got an attack of opportunity, Ellen.
And I've got my rapier of wounding now, so
Oh, yes, you do.
yeah, so I'll hit it. I'll try to hit with that. Ooh, I got 16.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
And he's wounded.
Wound
Indeed.
the lad.
I got two damage.
Did you? Does
Two
it have a
whole
plus? There's no
damages.
plus to that. All right.
It was +1, and I rolled a 1.
That's the wound damage. You get.
No.
Oh, that's just the wound
that's
damage?
it.
Wait, is that
No,
that's just it? Wow.
I think that was it.
All right.
It's a really good roll I made.
All right.
want you to
So,
know.
Jury, on your turn, what would you like to do?
Okay, so now it's my turn. I'll help Mar out because she's in the swarm. So
Okay.
I'll go over to this swarm of things and try to hit them with this rapier of wounding.
Okay.
Okay, try to hit them. I got a 10. I don't think that hits.
10 misses, and it's hard because they're swarming around Mar, and you go to stab out, but you don't. You're afraid you're gonna hit Mar, so you kind of shunt your attack off to the side.
And then I'll use my bonus action to
This is
cast.
literally cats versus dogs right now.
Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
All right. Go ahead and take your heal.
Probably at second level because
Okay.
I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Go
All right,
ahead.
thanks.
Heal up, and then Marlo, that takes it back to you. You've got this swarm of creatures surrounding you.
Did they react to the magic?
Oh, thank
Oh
you.
shit, that's true.
No, they do not.
Yay!
Amazing.
Good because I rolled.
I mean, I hate to.
And the swarm doesn't have the allergic function, so that's gone.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. How far am I away from the Chimera?
5, 10, 15, 20. You're close enough to get
Never
in range
mind.
with it. Yeah.
No, am I 20 or feet away or more than that?
5, 10, 15. He's at 25 feet away from you.
Gosh. Dang it.
You can move because the swarm is technically in your space, so if you take one step closer, it won't be an attack of opportunity because he's in your space.
Cool. I want to do that.
Okay.
And I want to, before I deal with this swarm, I want to throw the dagger of venom at the Chimera.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please, dude. 18.
Hits.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not gonna be much damage, but that's not the point. Where's the D4? There you are. Oh wow. 11 points of
Okay,
damage.
yep.
Nice.
And he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
21. High con.
Yeah.
But nice try.
It was a good attempt.
You know
It was
what?
a good,
You
good
know,
idea. It
Josh,
was a
I've
good
never
idea.
gotten this dagger of
I
venom
know.
to work.
It will
And you
work
gave me this
eventually.
really cool magic item, and it's never once fucking worked
It
in my
will
favor.
work
Trying.
eventually.
If
Are
No,
you,
it
anyone can
won't.
make it work,
No,
it's
it
you,
won't.
Mark.
are you gonna make another attack against the swarm?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck him up with this rapier.
Okay, go ahead.
Which is the only trusty weapon I have.
No.
Natural 20.
Okay.
God avenges
Yep.
me.
All right.
Wow.
Next
Okay.
time, throw the rapier at the Chimera.
You would think, right? Okay, so this is gonna be 2d8 and 2d6. Uh, 20 points of damage.
Okay, 20 points of damage. Nice. You hack at it, and a couple of the creatures. Let me see. About half you slash through, which is weird to attack with a rapier in such a way. But you slash through, and about half of the swarm kind of falls away, and now there's only about half of them still remaining.
Okay, I'll take my extra attack at them.
Fantastic.
Or my bonus.
Yep.
Because that would have been dagger.
Attack.
Re-
Attack. Yep. Mhm.
Okay. Does this have the, this does not have the lightning. This is the offhand rapier, right?
Right. This is the offhand. Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
They're immune to lightning anyway, so if that wouldn't have done anything.
Cool. We love to hear it. 17 plus.
That hits. Yep.
Okay. I didn't get it in the box. That's crazy. 14.
14.
Points of
Okay.
damage.
So a few more of them are down, and there's probably a quarter of the remaining swarm.
Cool. Yeah, it's like almost if I had taken one more attack against them, they would be gone.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right. Abel, that takes us to you.
I feel bad. All right, I'm going to
Don't feel bad. I'm fine.
pull out my Arcane Focus, and
Okay.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
At the Chimera or
Action
the...
at the Chimera.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll your 3 attacks against the Chimera.
Okay. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Should I just... I guess I'll just attack and then damage. Oh my god. 2 damage, plus
Okay.
I get an extra necrotics. Let me roll that. Literally, I just rolled 3 ones back to back.
Plus the 8
God.
from your...
So-
plus the D8 from your firearm.
Yeah, from my Arcane Focus. This is ridiculous. So that's 3 damage plus 2 plus 2. So
Okay.
that's 5.
Halved to 2. Okay. He's resistant to fire.
Oh, wow, that's great. That is great to know. All right. This one misses. It's a 10.
Okay, misses. Yep. third
And the
blast.
last one, an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Jesus Louise. Okay, that's a little bit better. 11 fire damage.
Okay. Reduced to
and 3 necrotic.
5. Oh, sorry. He's not immune to necrotic, so he gets those points back. All right, cool. And then
It was just 1 necrotic.
Yeah, so he gets that 1 point back, and then so 5 and 3, so 8 points. Cool. All right.
Okay. And do I get the arcane firearm again or no?
I don't know if it's on the first attack or not. Check it, and then if it is, we'll come back and we'll add that damage in.
Okay, so that's my action. Bonus action, I want to hit him with a
Force Ballista.
Force Ballista blast.
All right, so you charge up your elephant and blast him. Go ahead and roll your attack.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Full damage. Hold on, it's freezing up on me. Okay, so that's 10 force damage,
Okay.
and then another 3.
All right.
Let me double check, and I'll let you know.
All right, and that takes us to Yorian, who's going to make 2 attacks at the Chimera with advantage. Natural 20 on the first attack.
This is Yorian's fight. We're all just here.
Oh, what a
Where's this fucking backup?
Surprisingly, with disadvantage, with advantage on the second attack, misses as I rolled 2 4s. That
He's doing great
is-
though. It's fine.
That the first attack does 24 points of damage. Okay, and all right, 24, and then with his bonus action, he's going to disengage, and he's going to move away from the mouth of the Chimera, back behind you, Abel. All right, which takes us to Kaimana.
Okay, so is there 20 feet of space from the Chimera to me?
5, 10, 15. It's right at 20. Yeah.
Okay, I'm casting Erupting Earth.
Okay.
In that space, I just want the Chimera to be affected. It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay. 20-foot cube. I've got that here. Yes, you can get that. So this whole zone right here would be impacted by that. Yep.
Okay, cool. So the Chimera needs to make a 15 dex saving throw.
Dex is not his strength. No, that is a 7. That's a 7.
Okay, he takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's going to leave a mark.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't roll well. 10 points of damage.
10 points. That's good.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
And then does it make that area difficult terrain, or is anything else happening?
Yes.
Okay.
So
this whole area is now difficult terrain right here.
yeah, each 5-foot portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand, and it's all difficult terrain.
All right, sounds good. Which takes us to the Chimera. Getting blasted
it
from
rolls.
all.
It rolls for its wound.
Go ahead and roll damage, and then he rolls at
Is
the end of
that
his
a-
turn to free. It's a D4.
D4, perfect. Boop. He takes 1.
We are
Okay,
so I
messing
can't-
this thing up.
All right, yeah, he's looking a little rough, but he is going to shift away because he's getting hit from all sides here, and he's actually going to fly up this way. Soros, you can take an attack of opportunity.
No! Not next to me.
That's a 24, and I make it a stunning strike.
Okay, go, and that's
Yes.
a Constitution
Yes.
saving throw.
Yes.
Constitution saving throw versus a 13.
That's a 20. He is a +5 to con.
Icon.
But what's your damage on that?
Damage on that is, and I spend another charge, so that's 16.
16 points of damage. All right. Let me see if he gets his breath weapon back, which he does. So he's going to.
Everyone run!
He's going to land. He's kind of hovering up here a little bit. And you see him charging up the blast. Let me see what that was. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So he used half of his movement. He's hovering up above you, and you just see this energy building up in the dragon's mouth. And it's... It's going this way. So Yorian, Abel, Kaimana, and Marlo with advantage, and Juridan with advantage against a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, not again.
I know, yeah.
Oh god. Okay, Jerry, come on. Okay. Whew.
Oh my god.
Oh, also the swarm.
What the fuck?
The swarm fails its save. No, it doesn't, because it has a disadvantage. No, it made its save. Okay.
What can I do?
All right.
Nothing.
So if you succeed, then you take half damage.
What do I need to succeed?
15.
Ugh.
Yay, I do it.
Yeah.
I did it this time.
14.
Otter's getting toasted today.
17,
Yeah, Soul's the little
18.
You got
Oh,
healing?
boy.
So I rolled on 7d8, I rolled 4 natural ones.
Oh god.
So
Yay!
That's
So
good.
if you succeeded, you take 9 points of damage. If you failed, you
Yay.
take 18.
That's not good.
That's bad. I'm real low.
It could be, the average is 31 points of damage. So
That is good for
Look,
me.
y'all, I'm real crispy. Like,
Look, I have 9 hit
Single
points.
digit.
I don't wanna fucking hear it.
okay.
I'm at 4.
All right, and then he's
What?
I'm on
This is a hard map to fight a
15,
Chimera.
20.
Bro, I think
Oh,
you
hey,
got
bud.
hit.
He's gonna land next to Juridan and Mar.
Oh, please do not.
And he's going
Hey,
to use the
Hey,
last
babe.
2 of his attacks. He's gonna bite and then a horn attack. So the bite's gonna
Jeez.
fly out towards you, Mar.
Okay.
That is that's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
And then the horn towards Juridan.
Oh,
Oh no, that
okay.
might not hit. That's an 11 jury.
Oh, it misses!
A 4. And the horns are not what you want to get hit by, so that's good. So Mar, you take 15 halved, so 7 points of piercing damage, Marlo. And the Chimera is now here, and he makes a con save. He failed, so he's still wounded.
Nah. that.
All right, but he's looking, Marlo. When he landed next to you, you can see looking very rough.
Whoa.
All right,
Yeah, love to hear
the
it.
swarm is going to move down, and he's enveloping your space again, Marlo. And he's going to make his 3 attacks. First one,
What do they want with me, dude?
the first one misses. The second one is a 19.
Nope.
Okay.
All your magics.
And
20 on the werewolf, baby.
And the third is also 19. So all 3 miss. So this swarm is going around you, but ineffectually biting in your
dodging
direction.
them.
All right, Saurus.
Can I get behind the Chimera? Note, because of Windfoot celerity, difficult terrain does not cost me extra movement.
Nice.
Well, and there's also a path right here that cuts underneath this, so you can get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, you can pop right behind the Chimera here.
Okay.
Which gives you advantage with Juridan.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hit him. Oops. 13 plus 8. 21.
That hits.
I'm going to fire off the last charge on this glove. For a total of 10.
10. Okay, good.
So that glove is depleted. Pardon me while I do something. I hit him a second time. That's even higher, 24.
24. Okay.
I'm going to make this a stunning strike.
Okay.
So he needs to save versus 13.
Yep. Con save. That is a 15.
Yep. So I do a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to Flurry of Blows.
All right, 2 more attacks.
Okay. First attack is a 21.
Yep.
Not natural.
Perrito.
The way of the open hand, whenever a creature is hit by a flurry of blows, I can impose a couple of different options.
Yes.
One of them is it cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Which is very
Nice.
good because he was going to react to this attack. So very nice.
What's more, he's analyzed, so if he attacks me and misses, I get to make a reaction attack.
Nice.
In addition, I get to learn one of the following attributes about the target. I'm going to go for damage vulnerabilities.
He has no vulnerabilities. But we do know he's resistant
Good
to
job.
fire.
Good job,
So,
Source.
yeah.
I just imagine Ahriman making this guy and being like, should I give him damage vulnerabilities?
That was 8 points of damage.
8 points, okay. He's looking right.
And then my last flurry of blows attack. That's a 25.
Yep.
I make it a stunning strike as well.
Okay. He's stunned.
Yeah! Nice.
And I do total of 7 damage.
7, okay. Now he's stunned, so anybody who is attacking him has advantage on their attacks.
Sick.
And he misses his next turn.
He misses his next turn, which he may or may not survive. Juridan, you have a Chimera behind you and a swarm around us.
Josh, one other thing is, would throwing a potion to someone be a free action, or would that be a bonus action?
It would be a bonus action to throw it.
Okay, thank you.
Is there any way I can kind of like swing around this Chimera to get advantage on it?
You have advantage with Saurus right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just hit it
And
then.
stunning
it's
strike
stunned
would
anyway,
give you
so you have advantage,
anyway.
Oh, beautiful. I like that. I'm just gonna try to hit it with this rapier again, make it real mad.
Okay.
That didn't hit. And that didn't hit. I love that. I got a 10.
Oh no, yeah.
Is my highest
Misses.
roll. Yeah, that was really bad.
And you hit it, but it like glints off of its scales and doesn't make damage.
Oh god. So I'm gonna bonus action heal myself again so I don't die. And I think that's it for now.
All right, let me see. Yeah, the Grimishka is going to use its reaction. Yep. So as you cast the healing spell, Juridan, you see the Grimishka start to like moving around itself, and the energy like releases from your hand, and you feel like it's going to pass into you, but instead it diverts and it flies in the Chimera's direction. How much healing? How much healing did you get?
Fucking asshole! I healed for 7.
Okay, so the Chimera heals for 7 points.
Oh, and I don't heal for anything, right?
No.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Spell redirection. All right.
Fuck this guardian.
All right, and
Jordan looks pissed and very injured.
Marvel.
All right.
Finish him.
All right. All
him
right. Fuck the swarm. Get me at the Chimera.
Okay. You have advantage against all attacks with the Chimera.
Beautiful. I'm gonna take all my attacks against this fuck.
Okay.
First attack. 19 plus.
Yep.
Second attack. Let's see about this attack. 15.
That is its armor class.
Perfect. Offhand. 19 plus.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna do. Let me do the first 2 attacks first, and then I'll do the offhand. That's how I'll do it. Nice. Do I need to differentiate the lightning for you, or no?
No, he's not immune. The familiar creatures are immune to lightning.
Okay. So that's.
I just missed the other resistance that the familiar creatures have. So.
Oh no.
27 points of damage on the first 2 attacks.
With your wave dancer, how do you want to do it?
Okay.
Yes.
What am I gonna do here? So, the swarm was like around me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I do. With the sword, I like spin around in a circle and just fucking like bat them all away. And then I would like to roll up on the Chimera.
Mm-hmm.
And where's Jury in this? Is Jury like right there?
Right next to you, yeah.
Perfect. So what I do is I slide under Jury and I get my first attack like on its like leg, and then as I'm coming up, I like get it like under the one of the heads.
Okay, so you slide underneath and then slice its leg, and as it's coming down, you lift the Wave Dancer up, piercing through the gullet of the dragon. And all of you hear this like crashing wave sound as the blade makes contact, and this spray of ocean water flies up into the air, mixing with the Chimera's blood and spraying out. And the Chimera collapses on the ground in front of you.
She's a water
And then Mar
bender.
does a little doggy shake to get the water off her head.
All right.
I look at you with the rapier
Good
and I'm like,
job, Mar.
you're a lot better with one of these than I am.
Oh no, I thought you did great. I mean,
It wasn't great.
you did
You're
the
still
job.
strong.
It's an acquired kind of thing.
You look at
It's a
Jury who's
practice.
like,
Okay,
actively
hang on. Are you
bleeding.
are you saying this in wolf form?
Yeah, I can talk in wolf form.
give it
I'm a
to
werewolf.
But, okay, but like.
No.
Kinda
Talk
Scooby-Doo
like
I'm a
that.
a
werewolf.
little
I
bit.
can speak normally.
All right. Abel, there's still a swarm around Marlowe.
Okay, since he's dead, I want to move my hex to the swarm,
Okay. It is moved.
and
Cool.
I guess is that a bonus action to do that, or does
Yes.
I think that. Yeah.
I think it is. Disadvantage. Bonus action on a subsequent turn. You can curse new creature. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to bonus action, curse the swarm, and then I'm going
Sorry,
to.
what level spell is Hex?
It's a first level.
You go to move it, and it does not take hold.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I was going to do something else with it, but how's the swarm looking? Is it looking kind of beat, or?
So yeah, I mean it's
What?
like it's
It's not-
about. I had missed its. It has a resistance to piercing damage, so half as much as it was with Marlowe's attack. So it's about half there.
All right. I'm gonna try to web him in place between the two pillars between the walls where he's standing
Okay.
in that opening. So I'm using my arcane focus. I'm gonna cast web in a 20-foot cube to stick him in that. Oh man, wait a minute. That might get some of my friends.
That'll hit Mar and Kaimana.
Who cares, dude?
No!
It's fine.
No, come on, is it
Who
like
cares?
I'm gonna die any second.
Can I try to move it to where
Do it. Be bold.
it doesn't hit? Shit.
No, Kaimana is close enough that
Nothing
no
I'm
matter
gonna
where
do.
you put it, it's gonna hit him.
All right, I'm not gonna do that then. I'm not gonna do it.
I was about to say, you monster.
I'm going to try to hit it with a. I'll firebolt him.
Shoot it.
I'm gonna. No, I just used my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
My gun is my bonus, or my ballista is my bonus action.
You
I'm
can
gonna
use
try
it as a
to.
standard action. You can make a standard action a bonus action.
Not for the controlling his cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your 2 attacks.
Cool. Oh shit, that
roll
didn't hit.
roll both attacks and then roll the damage after.
Yeah, well that first one doesn't hit.
Oh, what was it?
An 8.
Okay.
That doesn't hit.
No.
The second one is a natural 20 though.
Natural 20. As you
Nice.
release, the spell
God damn it.
blasts towards the creature, and it uses, because it's a swarm, it uses its second reaction to divert the spell, and
I should have just webbed him.
a natural 20 blast right into Marlowe's face. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
I just-
roll your damage.
Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
She said to do
Marlo,
it. I mean,
no.
I said to do it. I said to do this is my penance.
Oh my god! I should have just webbed him.
No, this
He
is
would have been
great.
fine.
Oh, that's
This
funny.
is drama,
I'll let you know
baby.
any spell below 3rd level automatically misses him, and he can redirect any spell. that
Well, I'll
misses
let you know
him.
I don't have any 3rd level spells as an artificer. So
Yeah.
9 damage.
9 points of damage with the arcane firearm.
It's not
Okay,
an artificer spell, so
it's not. That's
doesn't
true.
get
Okay,
the boost.
so 9 points of force damage to Marlo.
The first time I'm happy about
Okay,
that.
Mars and Bloodlust now.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Marlo.
Oh my god! I've set the beast loose.
That's pretty good. I make it. I
Okay,
have to
good.
make a 10 or above.
You're good. All right, good.
I think. Let me double check.
I think it is a 10.
I mean, I rolled a 16, so
You're
I know I
fine.
made
It's
it. but yeah.
it's either a 10 or like a 13, so you're good.
It's something very low.
All right, which takes us to Yorian, who, as he's passing by you, Abel goes, "Well, that went quite well, didn't it?" He's going to stab
Still kind
out.
of turned on, but look, it's
He's gonna stab out at this natural 20.
You can't date the party's exes.
Jesus.
That's 2 natural 20s I've rolled for Yorian. So 11.
Oh my god, he's so good.
30 points of piercing damage reduced to
Oh my
15.
God.
Surprisingly, it is still on its last leg. It has 1 hit point.
Oh my
But he'll strike out again with 1 more attack. And miss! Yorian, that's a 2!
I feel like
Right.
Yakety Sack is playing right now as we all are just like
Yeah.
slapping and then just
Oh,
kind of
Lord.
dancing around.
It's
Um,
like the goat head keeps distracting us. It's
yes,
very creepy looking.
100%. He doesn't have any bonus action attack. Alright, cool. Which takes us to Kaimana. You've got this
Finish
swarm
him.
there. Yeah.
kill him, Kaimana.
Okay,
Please, Kamana.
I am casting Flame Blade,
Oh,
Cool.
Is that what level spell is Flame Blade?
2nd level.
I did say that any spell 3rd level or lower does not
Below it.
impact the creature.
Does it? I thought you said didn't hit.
No, he
Um,
redirects it, which is worse.
Well,
What's
this isn't.
read
What is this?
exactly what Flame Blade does?
You evoke a fiery blade in your free hand.
Okay, roll a wisdom check using your wisdom modifier.
Okay. He's wise, guys. He might figure this out.
No,
He's a wise little otter.
they're yeah.
15.
Okay, I'll say that you are able to, because you're not casting the spell on him, work
He's
through
not
the
me.
resistance and make the attack hit.
Yes. Okay, so I move to get in base to base.
Okay. And you have advantage on the attack.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna make 2 attack rolls. First is an 11, so that's probably not gonna hit.
That just misses. Yeah.
Jeez.
Second's a 13.
That hits.
All right.
And like, no matter whatever damage.
Yeah,
you do,
you get that right.
Describe how Kaimana takes out
12
this
fire damage.
swarm.
So yeah,
Did it,
just
buddy.
to add
This-
insult to injury.
Nice.
screams kind of like Kermit does. After, yeah.
With the little flailing arms.
Yes.
Yeah. One
Mouth
of them
open.
one of them holding like a disproportionately big scimitar made of flame,
No.
Nice.
and splits it like right up the middle, and just kind of like stands there,
No.
breathing hard after
Poor
the.
buddy.
You slash through the remaining bits of the swarm, and you just scatter these burnt and crispy, familiar creature types all around the area, and they plop, plop, plop around you. Smells
Oh.
vaguely of bacon, but the swarm is gone.
Abel walks up next to him and just like stands next to him. I put my hand on his shoulders. It's okay. It's okay. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right, so you take out your little spider and heal him up.
Oh, yeah. I am going to give him very little healing, but
Thank you.
okay, 11 healing.
11. Oh, good. And I did not subtract Yorian's attack points. There we go.
All right.
Oh, but he succeeded on the roll, and he has evasion, so he didn't take attack damage. That's why I didn't do that.
Josh,
Yeah.
I just rolled a 1 on my bloodlust.
Okay. The closest person.
I
to
figure
you,
that it's like the last minute, like right before the fight
that
is
would be
ended,
another
and
one,
she
yeah.
can drop it. Like there's one more.
that is one.
Bring it,
attack
Marlo.
against the closest person to you is Juridan.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna knock you unconscious, aren't I?
We'll try. You might not, because I have an ability.
Okay. What I mean, it's with the rapier, right? It's like with my regular. Cool.
Hit me.
Is it a natural 20?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
I can see, and it makes sense because Jordan turns around and goes, "Yay, we won!" Shunk.
I'm like, I feel like shit, and then you stab me.
Yeah. Right.
But
roll damage.
Yep.
I feel so fucking bad.
That's fine. No, it'll actually be okay.
Mara like, oh no.
It'll actually be all right. So don't worry about it.
I did shoot you in the face, so
That's true.
That's 26 damage.
Okay, so when you do it, Juridan, because they're half orc, has relentless endurance.
ooh, nice.
So it looks like Juridan's gonna like go down. You like stab them, and they like look at you, and they're like, Mar, it's okay, and they like put their hands on your shoulders, and like you just have to calm down. I'm fine.
Yep.
They look fucked up,
Make
but
a wisdom
they're
saving
not
throw,
down.
Mar. With advantage.
With advantage because kind words from a friend.
Exactly, yeah. See a friendly face.
I literally just make it. I have to get an 8, and I got an 8.
So you regain the rapier sticking into Juridan's shoulder. You regain and clear your vision.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Oh my
No,
god.
it's all right.
Oh my god.
It's fine. You could take the sword out of me. That'd be helpful. But
just
I don't know.
just.
It's gonna be unpleasant. Just go.
Okay.
and do
On
it.
3, 1, 2. I pull it out.
Oh god, it hurts so much worse.
Oh yeah. As soon as the wizard saving throw, I think went through, it's immediate drop of the wolf form.
Alright, so you're not at risk of bloodlust anymore. Good. All right.
Okay.
So you guys are now in the quiet, the heavy breathing, the smell of burning things in the air. Some of it being you, and some of it being the creatures that Chimera finished off. But the open door is before you, and this is the first time any of you have seen it. But it is. It's almost like you'd be walking into just black shadows if you pass through.
I want to limp over to Saurus and toss him the prism key that got us in here, and tell him, I think you should hold on to this, since this is your big bad. His sanctum.
Yep.
We don't leave here without plundering the Chimera body.
All right, yeah. Anybody with skill in nature could roll a nature check.
Of that.
Yeah.
I don't have that, so you guys can.
Yeah, neither do I.
I rolled an 8.
So, Chimera, roll a d6 for me.
Chimera takes the dragon scale that's really messed up because it's got the best refraction.
Yeah.
That was a 2.
Oh my god, what is this?
2. Okay, so you try to get a lot of dragon's teeth. You get 2. And then roll a d8 for me.
Ooh, D8. Dice are going up. It's a good sign. That's a 6.
You find, because you rolled below a 10, let's say you find 4 very well dragon scales that you could potentially, do something with. And then you notice that there's a gland in the dragon's throat that you're trying to get.
Oh, no.
And you're like, this would be really interesting. But then you pierce it and this viscous liquid comes out. You take 2 points of fire damage as you pop the gland that causes the flames to activate.
All right, so 4 dragon scales and 2 dragon teeth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself while I'm chilling over here.
Sounds good.
Josh, I got a 20 on my nature check against this
Oh, okay.
little dude?
Yeah. So against the Chimera. So in
Yeah.
addition to what Kaimana is able to get, you managed to get another 15 dragon scales.
Cool.
That are so
Nice.
together you have 19 or so dragon scales.
Dragon tails, dragon.
Any other particular elements of the Chimera that you'd like? I mean, you could get goat horns. You could get the lion's teeth. Anything else more that you'd really like?
The lion's teeth are cool.
Okay, so you get a few lion's teeth, and you also manage to get 4.
Goat horns.
Can you like carve them into a bow or something? I don't know.
Maybe. But you also managed
Does anyone
to
use
get
a bow?
4 Chimera claws, which are. It's weird because the paw is a lion's paw, but the claws coming out of the paw look like dragon's claws.
Ooh.
Cool.
Get the goat horns.
And,
Get the goat
and
horns.
2 goat horns. There you go.
And 2 goat horns.
Yep.
Okay. So wait, sorry. Can you repeat my full haul
so-
here?
Yeah,
You
lots
got
of things.
15 scales, 4 lion's teeth, 2 goat horns, and 4 dragon claws.
Okay.
Yeah, between you and Kamana, that's a pretty good gathering there.
I helped.
And you helped
Yeah.
Kamana.
You did.
Full haul.
All right. So the
I'm just gonna call Anansi back and then.
Okay.
I'm
Nancy.
gonna wholeness of body my hit points back to full.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I want to cure wounds myself. My other second level spell slot. Oh no, do I want to do a second level? Yeah, I'll do it at second level. Because I have literally 2 hit points.
Oh.
Oh my god, you were worse off than me.
11. Somehow I got the same amount as. And I guess you guys ready to head into the.
Well, I'll cast
Yes.
Healing Word on you as well.
Okay.
So take another 8.
Oh, thank you,
Ronnie.
Kamana. Feeling much. A little better.
I will
Jordan-
lead the way in.
Yeah, Jordan looks half good, and he's very much gonna go at the back because he does not want to get hit by anything else.
Yes.
I'll follow up right behind Saurus. So I'm like just tingling to see what this guy's been tinkering with.
All right, so you guys make your way up to the door. Source leading the way, I imagine.
Yep.
And you walk through. And Source, it's kind of like walking through like a sheet of really like a humid air, but very cold to the touch. And you pass through, and for a moment, it's just complete darkness. And then you keep walking, you take 2 more steps, and then you find yourself in a beautifully apportioned circular room. Gorgeous chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Around the room there are 9 plinths that look like they might hold antiquities of some kind, but they're currently empty. And there's a large mosaic tile image on the floor that looks like you've seen the scaled fold dragon head. It's a scaled fold mosaic at the corner, and there's red and gold tapestries around the outside of the room, and floating torch lights, magical torch lights, just kind of floating through the air and providing a well-lit space here. In one
Very Harry Potter.
Very Harry Potter, yeah. One side there is I guess it's a circle, so there's no sides. But on one angle of the room, you see there's a large mantled fireplace with a fire that immediately springs into life the moment you walk in. And there is one door in this room.
So
Any other furniture?
Any furniture? No, it's just the 9 plinths around the central mosaic tile.
how clean is this area?
Very, very clean.
So there was a Kaimana living in here.
Kaimana.
There was
Where
a-
Kamana would not be as clean.
There was a Chimera living in here, and like
He's
it's-
just a
Kept it,
guardian.
yeah.
It's only meant to guard it.
Yep.
I would assume that's its like only purpose.
Can I ritual cast detect magic?
Sure.
The entire room lights up, right?
Take 10 minutes. The door lights up.
The door. Anything else? The mantle.
Well, I mean, all of the little floating lights do, but it's a very minor spell. There's a magical essence in the fire in the fireplace that you sense is what started the fire. But the only like major magical essence is the door.
Okay, I'll let everyone know. It's like that door seems to be the only major magical essence in this room.
Kaimana goes sits by the fire.
Hey, it's very comforting, warm, crackling sounds of the fire.
Does the little...
Is there yeah. So the door we just came in is the only magical thing.
So
or is there another door?
Once all of you walk in and the door closes
Yes.
behind you, you turn around and there is no door.
Ooh, spooky.
There's only one door in this room.
I try and open it.
Okay, you walk up to it, and the door has a it's a very ornate, like old oak mahogany, or not oak and mahogany are two different types of wood. A very old mahogany door with silver lattice working going up the sides. And across the top above it, on like kind of the arched space, there's some words written in a language that Marlowe speaks, I think. It's an Elvish.
Yeah.
I speak Elvish.
Oh, so Abel and Marlowe can both read it. And then, and Kaimana, because you can read Sea Elfish. And then there's two large knockers on the door. And it's very weird because the door must be...
Damn it, Ronnie.
I was waiting to see.
Well, I had Young Frankenstein in my head.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna.
It's interesting because on either side of the door, there are 9 kind of pockets like built into the door that are currently all empty, but it looks like they could potentially hold an item or an object of some kind. Anybody who goes up to read it, the door says, "Speak."
Fill these holes before you play with the knockers.
Yes. It says, "Speak my name. Speak my name and tell my story to gain entrance to my inner sanctum."
What did I just say?
We're gonna get kicked out of the group.
When so Porky's, like all of a sudden.
Oh my god.
Speak my name.
Say my name.
But then, Kaimana or Soros, you try to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and. So you reach out, you grab the door knocker, and you pull open. And there's another kind of spiraling black essence at the door. If you guys are deciding to walk through it or not, but roll a d8 for me, please.
I'm not walking through that.
Yeah.
I played 2 Mahars. That's a 6.
6. Okay.
I shut the door.
Okay. And it looked just like the kind of the portal that you walked through to get into this space to start with.
So the riddle said, "Speak my name and tell my story to gain entry into my sanctum."
Yeah.
So his name is Ahriman.
The moment you say that, there's scrawling line work on the door, and the name Ahriman lights in fire on the door, and then is there. But you notice it's like on a kind of an arch design, and Ahriman is in this side of the arch. There's still space around it.
Ahriman was.
Who knows the history of Ahriman? Not me.
Josh, can I roll a history check because I spoke to Lunaria about the whole fucking history of Ahriman?
Yep.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So in the text that you read, it was Ahriman the Brave was the heading of the text, and based off what you learned, the person who's pretending to be Ahriman is Victor Rylus. Looked like Victor Rylus. That's what pops into your head.
Okay. I just repeat what I said, like out loud, what I thought.
The moment you say Victor, the name Victor pops up on this side of the arch, and then Rylus, and then there's a comma, Ahriman the. But when you say brave, there's this like pulsing energy on the door, but then nothing appears, but you can tell that there's still something missing.
Oh. Fuck.
The
I go look at the thing that's on the floor.
Okay, you go investigate.
Is there anything written on it? Is there anything interesting about it?
The mosaic itself, there around the outside, it says, "We are the children of the new gods," which is the scaled folds.
Can I say "king" out loud and see if that does anything?
There's a pulsing energy again, and nothing happens with the door.
Okay. A new god.
Nope.
Can I say betrayer?
Nope.
Deserter.
Rolling through all of these, yeah.
Just get a thesaurus while you're at it.
Does like if you say like reborn, does it say anything?
Nope.
Ah, damn it. All right.
What do we know? Can I roll a history to see if I remember anything about
Sure.
that brief glimpse I took in that dragon book back when we were in the monastery?
It would have been the same as what Mar learned.
Because she got a 20.
Yeah.
Your dragon book was written by Lenaria Mistweaver.
No.
Yep. The only other thing in the room aside from the door is those 9 plinths and the mosaic, which Soros already explained.
How tall is the plinth?
So they're probably about waist height, and it looks like each one looks like it would hold an object of some kind. Like they were specially designed to hold specific objects.
Will the king token fit in any of them?
Yes.
I try that.
You put it in there, and there's like this magical essence builds up around the king token, and it seems like it's accepted the token for a moment, but then it throws it off and it flies across the room.
Interesting.
I go and get it.
But while you were doing that, you see on there, there's writing on the edge of the plinth that just says, "The king to be."
King to be.
The king to be.
And
I tell that to anybody who speaks Elvish who can lay claim to the.
I say it out loud. The king to be.
The phrase lights up, but the object is there's nothing in the object space.
Oh, do all of the bases have something on them?
Yes, they do.
Okay, I think we need to say everything that's on the different bases in the room.
Okay. Yeah. So there's I mean, like the first one says "Rising Victorious." It's hard to tell the order, so depending on where you start going around, then the king to be is next to that. Child of the Empyrean hosts is the third. The fourth is a master of the arcane.
He thinks highly of himself.
Yeah, the fifth is breaker of common things. The fifth is a child of the gods. The sixth is the immortal. And the last one is
7.
the destroyer.
The destroyer. I was close. Betrayer. Okay.
And as you're going around and saying each of them, the plinth lights up, but it's almost like the plinth is looking for something to be on it that's not present. So the magic lights up, but then it fades away.
Of all the different chess pieces we have, what do we have? We have
a pawn. We have
a queen.
I don't think you do not have the queen. You have a king piece. Pawn,
Let me look at
a pawn
inventory.
piece.
A tower.
2 tower pieces, I think, don't you? Oh no,
we would just have release because I never found
Tarlos,
Tarlos. Yeah.
Pawn.
Can I tell just from like looking at this thing what it looks like it might want? like from the shape?
Yeah, so I mean, each plinth kind of has different base. So the one that seemed like it was going to accept the king piece and then didn't, looks like it would match a king piece, but it was just not the one that you placed. One has a square base. It's hard to tell exactly what would be there. One has a rectangular base that seems like it would fit a book of some kind, maybe. One is there's a you can even see where like the chain of a necklace and then a pendant are embedded into the stonework. One, Abel, you immediately recognize is a missing symbol of Metasansi. One has a kind of concave base, something circular would probably sit in it, or spherical. One is a long, slender, rectangular piece with two kind of knobs at the end. And the last one is has just a small hole where it looks like you would stick something in it that would stand in it.
Okay.
Are there any tethers?
Oh, there are always tethers wherever you go. But with that in mind, there are several tethers that seem to be going out towards the doorway.
Okay.
Can I take my symbol of Metasansi
And place it in the thing?
was shaped for me by the princess and put it in the
Sure.
thing?
So you set it down, and then the plinth lights up again, and it seems to be reading or accepting the object, and then it throws it off, and it clatters onto the ground next to it.
I gotta
Is
check
that
out
the Master of the Arcane?
That was on the plinth that said... no, that's the Breaker of Common Things.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right, but we might need to put them all down at the same time, perhaps.
You also
Don't
have
do it.
2 objects that seem to have been accepted there.
I go check
It
out
was
the
accepted?
fireplace.
The fireplace, okay. It's just there's a beautiful marble mantle on the top. There is on the rising chimney a portrait of Ahriman in as Victor Rylus. You see him standing there in his violet cloak. The fireplace, but there's nothing else. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Can I help?
Yep.
Advantage.
No. Sorry. Hang on. There we go. Investigation. Okay. Not my strong suit. 19.
Okay.
Awesome.
So yeah, you don't discover anything, but there is. You are just randomly, and you go up to where the portrait is, and you kind of lift it, and you realize, oh, it's not like firmly attached to the wall, and you lift it up, and it actually turns over, and on the back of the portrait is a map, and the map is very difficult to read or understand, because it almost seems as if none of these rooms are connected to each other. But there's random lines that are going around, and Abel, with your eyes, since you're helping Source, you realize that they are taking the shape of some kind of arcane sigil. And there is the central room looks like the room you're in. There's a circle at the center with the dragon's head, and then there's the 9 plinths on the map around it. There are 9 other rooms that seem to be floating in a space around that central room. And the one central door seems to be connecting to all of them.
So we put the right token in, we say the magic words on the door,
And
we
it
show up
shows
in that room.
Oh, and then there is a 10th room off to the side that is not connected to any of the rooms right now. It just seems like there's a 10th space
What?
that's separate.
Do I recognize what the Arcane Sigil is? If I could make the missing...
Yeah, it's the exact same magic that was used to create the world within your ball.
Oh, my little...
It's a spell for a mage.
Boy.
It's a spell for a mage Demi-plane.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
the toy that my teacher gave me. Okay.
So you are you surmise that you have made your way into a Demi-plane.
I'll let them know that. Like how the sigil looks similar to some of the magic that my old instructor would use. And
I'm guessing that if we go through the door now, one of two things will happen. One, we go out the door we came in. It's basically an exit. Two, we end up in the room that doesn't connect to anything else. Which is really bad.
So, clarify, DM, when I put the symbol of
whoever
menace
the
on,
last person was who came through the door was there. It's the moment you went through it, the door vanished.
Yeah.
okay. When I put the symbol into the space that would fit, did it seem like it accepted it?
It was like it was reading it, and then it was not. It fit in the space, but it wasn't the right one.
And Josh, when I was saying the door we came in, meaning there's the one door there.
Yeah.
That if we walk through it, open the door without putting any of the spells on and walk through it, then we're either going to pop out where we started, or we're going into a room that's unconnected.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the one unconnected. The one unconnected might be what opens up if we figure out the whole puzzle. That's more what I would think. And we probably are going to need to go to each of these other rooms to unlock the last room. Because that's probably what he's fucking hiding in here. Because who makes a Demi-plane like this with some kind of convoluted puzzle and a Chimera if there wasn't something very tantalizing in it? I kind of want to look around.
Yes. If I connect, I want to go to the fire and get like a piece of firewood and make sure it's out.
Okay.
And I want to use the ash like this to connect the arcane symbol. You said like the symbols were disconnected. It was disconnected right in between.
Well, there are lines that are going from the central room that you're in that are connecting out to the other ones, but the way that it's spiraling out and the way that all these rooms are interconnected with one another forms that arcane sigil.
Okay. Okay. I thought you said like there was space between it, where it was like an incomplete.
It's hard to read because as you're looking at the piece, you can tell that the map itself is actually not stationary. You can see slight movements where it almost seems like one room is drifting closer to you while another room is going around. It's almost like you're seeing a living image of this thing as these rooms are spiraling around each other in this space.
Gotcha.
When reading all of the plinths out, did any of that finish filling in the doorway arch?
It did not. The one thing that he did not call himself is the thing that you still need to find.
Would anybody here with history know the thing that's missing?
Not with Mar with a natural 20.
I got a nat 20 and I didn't know it. So, and I've like talked to a woman who knew him.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably
the answer. I'm bringing in a term from my other game. What were the gods called again?
Well, they didn't have the 9 was just what they were called.
Yeah. Do you think we should try going through the door?
Maybe it wants to be like the 10th god.
Maybe it's a linear progression. We have to go through the door.
Yeah.
And we'll have
instead of us going through the door, maybe
you sounded normal and it freaked me out.
Maybe I should send a non-see through.
Okay.
And
send a non-see
oh yeah, send a non-see through. I forgot we have him, and he's more.
So I'm gonna step to the side and give him a little pep talk. Like,
all right,
we're gonna do this. Just take your time and look very carefully. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him in the palm of my hand, and then like let him fly through the shadow.
So you pull open the door, and that spiraling kind of vortex of shadow energy, Anansi flies through the center of it, and there's a moment of darkness where you're like, oh, I've lost connection with Anansi. But then it reappears. And what Anansi sees? He sees what appears to be a large study. There's a very large desk at the center of the room, massive in scale, beautifully carved with dragons' heads, kind of at the top with these like bases of dragons' feet at the bottom. Rows and rows and rows of what look like spell components on shelves on the back wall, and the surface of the desk itself is littered with scrolls and other writings. There's a few small kind of floating lanterns in the room, but otherwise it's a very small. It's a kind of maybe a 10 by 10 space, and this desk takes up a large portion of the middle part of it.
Okay. I tell them it looks like a study of some sort with storage for spell components. As he looks around, does he see anything in there that would look like how do I say, like
Is there an
a sentry that would attack?
He turns around, like as he's kind of flying around, he turns around, and behind him is an open doorway that has the same spiraling thing. That's the door he just came through. There's no other doors in the room. It's just the only one. And above the door is a very large painting. The painting appears to be Ahriman, but at a much older stage. He's lying in bed. He looks sickly, like death is approaching. And he's painted in such a way as to appear like he's on his deathbed.
I wonder if all these different titles are like different stages of Ahriman's life.
And I think the items we need are in those rooms.
Yes.
We'll have to find them.
Before I give us the go ahead to go through, I want to ask Anansi to see if he sees anything around the room that resembles any of those slots around those 9 slots around the door.
Yeah, so you kind of make an investigation check for Anansi.
Oh, it's not his strong suit, eh? Okay.
He's a little spider. He's not.
Investigation. What a D20. Duh.
Come on, little buddy.
He rolled a natural 15. I don't know if he gets any bonuses.
As you're kind of surveying the room, you're looking at it, and the thing that stands out to you is there's one large scroll on the table, kind of sitting central in the table. Long, kind of rectangular in shape with 2 knobs at the end. And you recall that looks very similar to the shape that's on the plinth around about him being the immortal.
The immortal.
The immortal plinth had the has like a lot, and you're looking at it and it's like, yeah, that kind of looks like a spell scroll almost. Yeah.
So can he grab that?
Yeah, if we put that on the plinth and then say the word, it'll open up the stage.
He goes to lift it, and it does not lift off the desk.
Yeah, probably needs us there.
Okay. Do I get the sense it's just too heavy, or it's a scroll? It's not. It's magic. Okay, never mind. It's a dumb question.
He goes to lift it. He can't lift it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll let everyone know what I see. I say at this point, I think our only course of action is to go through ourselves.
Well, if you told me today I was going on a dragon scavenger hunt, I wouldn't have believed you. But
do you
it's always
Nancy
interesting.
Back, or do you leave him in the room?
I'll call him back.
Anansi
Make sure the Stargate.
Anansi comes back through the portal. There's the moment of darkness, and then the next thing you see is yourself looking at because Anansi flies back into your
I can't
hand.
see through his eyes.
Well, it's like telepathic. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I didn't see anything immediately dangerous, according to Anansi. So
We're putting Chimera in a room with a bunch of spell components.
Why don't we listen, why don't we split into pairs and do this and try to go through this faster?
I think we have to do it in order. Like, we'll probably have to grab the scroll, bring it back, set it on the plinth, say the word, and then the next room will open up. There's only one door.
When Anansi turned around, were the same symbols for the 9 slots on the door? Whenever he was
the door was open. So
this is on the back of the door.
Yeah, so like the door, like him going through it had opened the door, so the back of the door didn't have anything on it now.
Oh, I thought this was like around the arch. Okay, I got you. Well, I said we go through, and we've proven that we can go through and come back with Anansi, so let's go through, see what's there, and if we need to split up, we can make that decision in the next room.
Okay.
Definitely.
Chimera walks in.
All right, Kamana walks through. Kamana, there's the moment of darkness, and then you find yourself in the room that I previously described.
All right. I'll go behind him.
All right. One by one, you all make your way.
Very like shiny paperweights or like loose pens.
Like
or...
yeah, I mean, roll a perception check. Come on.
I was not joking about Chimera and the spell components because there's like powdered diamond and
13.
Yeah.
How much can you
there's,
fit in a bag of holding?
There's lots of stuff around that's shiny. There's herbs. There's gems in one corner. There's gold objects and things. Yeah, there's a lot of shiny around this space.
So like if you've ever dropped like 20 tennis balls in front of a dog and like Chimera just can't even like commit to any one thing before noticing something else. He's like darting all over the room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off the bag of holding that doesn't have. Oh man, it's got the.
Chimera, you feel like a mage hand near you, just in case you're trying something happens.
No,
not like on me, just like.
No, you feel its presence near you, though. I mean, you see
I'm
it.
gonna hand Chimera the bag of holding, and just say,
which one?
The one without the fire head.
It's Artax.
And I'll tell him just have at it.
Okay, yeah. Chimera's like a supermarket sweepstakes competitor. It's like just like sweeping whole shelves like into the bag.
Yeah, I mean, you found basically.
You can prioritize whatever you want.
What you can think about this as is for Abel, Chimera, and Jury.
Yep.
Whatever Chimera gets into his pouch, you have now the spell components to cast any spell, level 3 or below, including like a diamond that could cast Revivify, but none of you have that. But like, you have those types of things. So you at least have a diamond worth 150 gold. Yeah.
Useful.
Cool.
Yeah. So just like in the event that you're trying to say, oh, do I have the components to cast a level 3 spell? You do for a while.
I'll go try to pick up this scroll. Sorry.
Okay, you go over the scroll to try to lift it, Jury. The moment you grab it and you pull up, you cannot lift it. But you were close enough now to see that there are 3 kind of holes in the top of the scroll, and each one has some kind of arcane symbol around it that looks like they're receptacles for some types of object of some kind.
Oh my god, it's like a puzzle within a fucking puzzle.
Yeah, you need the key.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
What are the arcane symbols?
They're weird because they're constantly shifting. But as Abel's looking at them, he sees, that's necromancy. Oh, that's evocation. Oh, it's running through all the schools of magic.
What is it? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
The sigils on the scroll itself are alternating through all the different schools of magic.
Do we have to cast those types of spells at the scroll?
I think we just set it in place. Let's not mess with it.
No, we need it. We need it.
Start going through drawers.
Okay.
Let's look through. I want to help.
Every drawer you open, there are scrolls and writings. Every scroll you open, there's scrolls and writings. Everything on this desk is just multiple different spells and different versions of different spells. And every drawer you open, that's all that's in this space.
It's a spellcaster's wet dream, but it's too complicated. Okay. The back of the door, do we see the same?
Yes.
Slot. Okay.
And the moment
this one door is like the
moment
anchor
you go to close the door,
thing.
the moment you go to close the door to see the back, it slides into close, and suddenly all of you hear this rumbling sound around you, almost as if like something is like moving around this room and rearranging itself around this room. The door's still there, but you hear just this like large, massive things are structuring and moving around this space.
Okay. Can we look at the back of the picture of the ailing, aged?
Yep.
Ahriman?
It's a map. And what you notice is that it's now in a different conjunction than it was in the other room, that all the rooms have moved around the central room.
Cool. Does it make a different symbol or?
Nope, it's still the same. They're keeping in the same location.
Are there any threads on the scroll?
There are not. The one thing that's not, there are no threads near the scroll.
I'm going to try something. What would be like an evocation spell?
Firebolt.
I don't want to burn it.
It's not going to burn it.
It probably
The
won't.
rest of the stuff on the desk, maybe, but not that.
I'm going to try to cast Mending on the spell scroll.
Okay.
Wait until the symbol comes around.
Transmutation.
So you wait until you see transmutation on one of the locks. You cast Mending, and there's this shield around the scroll that erupts, and your hand gets pushed back.
Jeez. Okay.
But the only
Did anything change?
No, the only thing in the room aside from the scroll is those pieces of paper with all the different spells on it.
And we can't lift the scroll. We don't see
scroll.
anything
You can
else.
pick up the papers, but the scroll itself is kind of locked on the desk.
And if I were to ritual cast Detect Magic, it would show
the scroll is magical.
Nothing else with a large amount of magic seeping from it.
Yes.
I started looking through the scrolls, seeing if anything matches the description of the scroll that we're trying to do something for.
So Soros, you go to the first one. It's difficult for you to read because you don't necessarily read magical stuff, so you're just kind of reading words that don't necessarily make sense to you. Roll a d8 for me. 6. Okay. So as he's talking, Kaimana, your ears perk up. Because you're like, wait a second, that's druidic. And you're listening as the spell is being described, and for a second you're like, oh, that's ice knife. And the moment the last word of the spell source that you're reading leaves your mouth, the piece of paper that you're touching flies out of your hand, lands on the desk in front of the scroll, and you start seeing this magical essence rising up out of the scroll that you just read.
So we need one of each that we read.
Ooh, okay. I'll grab another scroll from the desk.
I'm gonna let the people who know magic read the rest of them.
Yeah, don't worry.
A D8 for me.
Sure, a D8. Oh, 7.
7.
Same
as you're talking, you're like, oh, I have a scroll with this exact spell on it, and you're recanting Magic Missile. And then the moment the last word leaves your mouth, it flies out of your hand and lands there, and this magical essence begins to fly out of the spell scroll. Anybody want to read another one?
Mar, do you want to try for the last one?
Yeah, me who can't read magic. I'll start trying to find one.
Okay. Go and roll a d8 for me, Mar.
Cool.
I mean, you're very lucky, it seems like.
4.
Okay, never mind.
All right. This one is weird because Kaimana and Abel, you pick up on the first part of the spell. But then it switches and shifts, and it goes into something that, Abel, you're very familiar with as well. You don't have access to it yet, but you know about it. And Juridan, you recognize the last half of the spell. This seems to be it starts out sounding like fairy fire, and it ends up sounding like a fireball. But the moment you finish the last bit of the spell, it flies out and it lands on the desk, and this glittery, fiery essence begins to rise out of it. The moment that happens, with all three spells there, you see that those glittery essences are beginning to take a shape. And
of what?
it's really difficult to describe. So you've seen Kaimana cast Ice Knife before, and it almost seems as if like the shape that's taking form is a large version of that icy spectral dagger, and it's growing in the air there. And then the moment it kind of solidifies, it shuffles off to the side and begins floating in the air to the side. The magic missile rises up, and you see these 3 arcane orbs just start spinning around each other. And then the last scroll rises up, and it explodes in this energy, like this glittering energy like a fairy fire. And then each of those little motes of energy explode into flame and start swirling around, and they all go off in different directions. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh
I
no!
don't have enough hit points for this, or health points for this.
You have
I thought you healed.
you have unlocked Ahriman's living spells.
Oh
What?
my god.
I got a 20 for some reason.
20. We'll do theater of the mind.
I rolled a 24.
24. Okay.
What do you want?
This is the 4th natural 20 I have rolled.
Oh
in
my
this game.
goodness.
Nice.
Wow.
So I assume that's Marlo, then
Yeah.
Kaimana,
We are all ready for stuff to go down.
then Jury, Source and Abel.
13.
21.
21. Okay. So that's Saurus. And then Yorian. And then Abel at the rear. All right, cool. All right, Marlo.
And while this was all happening, Josh,
Yeah.
is there a chance I could make a perception check just to see just like what kind of level spell these are?
Yeah, roll a... For you, you can either just do a straight wisdom check or you can do an arcana.
Probably gonna be wisdom. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's gonna be wisdom. So 22.
You immediately
Nice.
recognize that the ice knife seems very similar to the ice knife that you cast, so probably around level 1. Magic missile you're less familiar with, but it doesn't seem like it's... You've seen people cast it before with 3 bolts, and there's only 3 orbs spinning around. The fireball's a little out of your frame. It seems like it's got that fairy fire essence, but you don't know how to gauge the fireball nation just because that's not a spell you're familiar with.
Okay.
All right, Marlo, you've got 3 spells now kind of orbiting in the room around your group.
Very hesitantly pull out my sword.
Okay.
I just kind of look at it and then just kind of hit it and see if that's anything.
Okay, are you going for the magic missile, the fireball, or the ice knife?
Go for the fireball.
All right, so you charge with the fireball. Go ahead and roll attack.
Why? Why not? Why not?
Because it's the largest area of effect.
Yeah.
Why?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
And
your
what
attack.
about it? We don't know until we try.
There's the woman with hella life points.
Mar also doesn't know magic, so like
Yeah.
Mar has no
That's
way
true.
of
That's fair. That's
gauging
fair, Mar. That's
what
fair.
would be the smallest spell. Okay, so that is a 26
That hits.
to hit. Cool. I don't know what this means anything, but we're gonna try.
I believe you. Even though you stabbed
that's
me.
the
I
wrong.
believe.
That's the
Have
wrong
faith
time.
in the rapier.
Okay, that's
Oh, look at the kitty.
8 points of slashing damage and 6 points of lightning damage.
So 8 points.
And I just
total.
kind of, I just look at the spell.
The slashing
Wait.
damage it didn't hit as much as you thought, but the lightning damage went through.
Eh,
Okay.
yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. They're spells.
All right. You can make another attack on it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, totally. 19 plus.
That hits.
This dice, man.
It's doing work.
Very good die.
What's the opposite of dice jail?
Dice
Dice
head.
head.
Dice throwing?
Dice spa?
Dice college.
Dice spa.
It's so good.
Dice suburbia.
All right, so that is going to be 9 points of slashing damage and 3 points of lightning damage.
All right, reduced to 4, so 7 total. All right, cool.
And then offhand, I don't know, 16?
That just hits.
Okay. Goodbye, dice.
Oh no,
I'll see you later.
did not say it. All right, but your first 2 hits, you strike, and like the lightning on is making attack, but the actual you kind of feel like you're passing through. It's like, this is ridiculous. I'm attacking a spell. I don't know how this works.
Is it doing anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's doing like
okay.
half of what you think for the piercing and the bludgeoning and stuff like that.
Okay. Then I do 11 damage.
Okay.
In the last hit.
All right. Good. All right. That takes us to Saurus. No, sorry, Kamana.
Do the other spells look pissed, or is it?
So the one that, yeah, I mean, like, it's weird, like, it's such an odd thing. They all look very aggressive.
Okay. I am casting Dispel Magic on the magic missile.
Nice.
I really wanted to see what this would do, so I'm very excited that you're doing
I was
it.
going to ask if anyone had Dispel.
Because it is living, it has a saving throw. So what is your... where's my dice? There it is.
What's my
what
spell
is
save
your
DC?
Spell save DC.
15.
15. Okay, and that is its 16. So you
Damn.
release, and you feel like you're going to untether it, but it manages to hold itself together. But that was a good idea.
Okay. Are all of the spell scrolls still on the desk?
Yes.
Okay. Nope, I'm out of ideas.
Okay. All right. That
I'm
takes
gonna,
us...
I'm gonna move over to the desk.
All right, cool. That takes us to Juridan.
I'm gonna try Dispel Magic now.
Okay. Which one?
What are... It's like a fireball and like
The
2 others,
fireball,
right?
a magic missile, and an ice knife.
I'll go
The
for
magic missile's auto hit, so
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
That's-
for the magic missiles.
Okay, it gets a saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
15.
17.
Dang, fuck you.
What the hell, man?
That's totally fine. And then I'll give inspiration to whom should I give it to? I'll give it to
Marlo.
Sword. Okay, I'll give it to Marlo.
Okay, Marlo,
Here
you
you go,
have a D8 inspiration die that you can use on attacks or saving throws. All right, Saurus.
Cool.
Did Rob freeze?
He's thinking.
No,
He's
Oh, he's- yeah, I was
thinking.
like-
I knew he was thinking.
Bonus action, activate my second Gauntlet of Storm,
Okay.
and I use the shoot lightning 15 feet.
To which one? Fireball, missile,
I'm going
or
to
knife?
hit the one that's already been damaged.
Okay, so you're aiming at the fireball. Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
First attack misses.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 2.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
They do.
Nat 20, baby.
All right,
Nice.
nice. Roll your damage double. It is not immune to lightning, so it takes full damage.
So 2d8. For a massive 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
I assume since it's made of a force.
That's all I can do.
All right.
I fired the dude.
Takes us to Yorian, who seems really confused. And he is going to take a rapier out and attack the fireball. And for the first time, I rolled really bad, so that doesn't hit. And a natural 1. Thank you, Yorian.
Wow.
So he's like, well, I think this might be... I don't know what this is going on. All right, so then it's the spell's turn. So the magic missile looks, if a spell can look, it looks in Kaimana's direction. And you see it like those 3 orbs spin around each other, and then one after another, they fire off.
Look, please, we can talk about this.
They fire off magic missile, and the 3 darts hit you. 1,
Yeah.
4, 5. 5 points of force damage to Kaimana as the magic missile implodes onto your body. The ice knife nobody's targeted it, so it's going to go for Abel.
I've done nothing.
It spins around for a moment, and then it flings a smaller version of itself in your direction. That is a natural 20 to hit. You take...
Can I shield?
Against a natural 20, it automatically hits.
Oh, okay.
That is 7 points of cold damage, and then if anybody feels, does anybody feel like they were standing near Abel? I don't think so.
No.
Good. Yeah. So then
I was
I was in the corner all by myself.
It's hit Abel, that it explodes around him, but it doesn't do any damage to anybody around him. All right.
That nerd. I wasn't standing beside that nerd.
Mar and well, let's see.
Me?
Nope. Yeah, it has it. You see the large fireball begin to pulse.
Oh God!
And it explodes, and there's this glitter flies through the air. Anybody within 20 feet, which this room is only 40 feet wide, so that'd be everybody, make a dexterity saving throw.
You gotta stop.
This is why I was targeting the fireball first.
Yes. What's
17, you succeed.
14?
That is a success.
21.
I got a
20
17
success.
too.
Okay, everyone succeeds.
Yay!
So that
You take half
is
damage.
yes, that is 32 points of fire damage reduced to 16. So 16 points of fire damage,
God.
and you all are coated in fairy fire, and anything has advantage against attacks on you now.
Yikes.
So, since no one's standing near me, you guys just hear a loud thud as Abel and all his metallic trinkets fall to the ground because I have no hit
Abel
points.
is unconscious.
Dang, he got
All right.
down. What the heck?
All right, that's the spells. That takes us to Abel. Roll a death saving throw.
Oh,
God.
sure. Why not? Oh, it gives me the things on here when my hit points go. Okay, sorry, I got too excited about that.
I'm dying, and it did something.
It gives you the death saves.
Yeah.
Do I just... Wait, can I roll them out of here?
There's
or-
probably a button. You probably click death save, and it'll probably roll it for you.
No, I don't see it.
Okay, just roll a d20.
It's just a place for you to mark it. You
Okay.
you can mark it yourself. You don't. A natural 20?
That is 2 successes.
Nice.
Two
Actually, I think
successes.
with the natural 20, you come
You come back
Yeah.
up.
you come back up
pop
with
right
1
up,
hit point.
right?
You come back up with 1 hit point. Yep.
Abel.
Oh my God.
Abel
That's
goes
the
down.
best thing you could have rolled.
And then
Abel.
you
Do I
go
just mark 3 successes, or do I
Yeah.
just give myself
increase your
one
hit points to 1. So you black out and you hit the ground, but then and you are awake on the
You
ground
just
with
hear-
1 hit point.
Not today, Miss Hansen.
Not today. All right, Marla.
Check out the fireball.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, Mar would like to take out the fireball,
All right, go ahead and make
if
your
she can.
3 attacks against the fireball.
There's no reason I get advantage, right?
Yeah,
Am I flanking? Is anybody close to me?
Yorian moved over there to attack. He would have been smart to give you flanking, so yeah.
Oh, thanks, Dorian.
You can flank a spell?
Yeah. If it's
That's
a
a thing.
creature.
It's living.
It's a creature. Mhm.
I mean,
Listen, if Josh-
don't get me wrong.
If Josh is considering it a creature
It's
yet.
a construct, but yeah,
Smart and talented.
A 16.
that hits. All of
Okay.
these have the same AC. They're all 15s.
Okay.
15. Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna roll all of them at once. It's easy. Higher than 15. Higher than 15. Okay. 1. 2. Give me another one. Why don't I? Okay.
I need to take some levels in Wizard so I can like shape my spells.
All right, 29 slashing damage.
So reduced to 15 or no 14.
And 9 points of lightning damage.
All right, so you slice out and you slash through with the rapier, and it's like you kind of just see the spell kind of move around it, but it's the arcing of the lightning that courses through the whole spell, and the spell sucks in on itself and implodes, and it rises up into the air as a single orb of energy that flies over to the table and falls down into one of the locks on the scroll.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think that's good. But I don't know.
All right. So the
You did great.
large fireball is now out. All right.
Can I go? What was Saurus hitting on?
I'd attack the fireball as well.
You had all been focusing on the fireball. Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to hit the magic.
Can I go?
come around
I mean,
here
I
offering
know we're
fireballs.
doing theater of the mind, but can I just go
You
like
didn't have to
engage?
move. The room is only 40 feet wide. You can get to one of the other spells. So,
Yeah, I'll just go engage with like ice knife or something.
Okay.
just
You
to
go up to
kinda-
the ice knife. Go ahead and make your attack.
I don't have any attacks.
Oh, you're just engaged.
Because that was
with it.
all my
Okay, cool.
attacks. I'm just trying to like, if someone were to come up, then I'll give them flanking.
Good.
You know
Alright.
what I mean?
Awesome. That takes us to Kaimana. You've got the magic missile and the ice knife still there.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything that wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna cast Flame Blade again
Okay.
and take a swipe at the ice knife.
All right. Go ahead and make your attacks on the ice knife.
22 to hit.
Yeah. 15's the AC.
All right, and 11 damage. Fire.
Okay. You see the ice knife collapses in on itself into a small bead of energy that flies over to the scroll and goes into one of the holes and sinks in.
Sick.
So the magic missile is all that's left up now. Jordan.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit the magic missile.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of offensive spells. Oh, I
Hopefully
got
first
17.
17 hits.
Nice.
I did 5 damage.
All right, 5 points of damage. So you strike out, and one of the orbs kind of like shatters for a moment, then reforms.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll use my bonus action to do healing word on Abel.
All right, go ahead and roll
Thank you
that.
so much.
I'm only gonna do it first level. That's how much I like you. I'm sorry.
Your
You get
feeling is
7 points.
mutual.
You get 7 points back, buddy.
7 points back to
Thank
Abel. So you
you.
are now at 8 points, Abel.
My first level spell slot, like
All
you,
right.
Fred. That's where we're at.
Saurus.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, go ahead and hit it.
Now, my hands are considered magic weapons.
They are, yes.
And I
It
will
needs to be
take-
cross-stitched.
And you also have the gauntlet activated, so yeah.
My hands are considered.
Can I get advantage with Marlowe?
Yeah, you can move around it to get advantage. Oh no, Marlo was not. She was attacking the ice.
I
knife.
went to the ice knife. So,
Okay, well, I'll attack this one and give somebody else.
Alas.
Thank you. That is 17.
Yeah, that hits.
I am not burning one of the lightning slots. That's 11.
All right. So the magic missile, the 3 orbs like explode, and the little glittering bits of them meld together into one little orb, and they flies over into the 3rd sigil, and the clasps pop off and then vanish. And now the scroll is open and available to be read.
Somebody who can read it. What language is it in?
Jury,
We can move it
you wanna be
open.
on?
It is in Elvish.
I'll read it.
All right, so Kaimana, you start reading, and it is not a
Beautiful Judah.
spell.
Big scroll, tiny
It's a
otter.
big scroll. Yeah, it is probably this big on a human. So for you, it's a large. It is not a spell. It is a series of notes that Ahriman has taken describing the process of how you can create a Dracolich.
Oh, shit.
Casual.
The concept of allowing the essence of a dragon to die, imbuing it with enough magical energy to keep it alive far into eternity.
About halfway through it, Kaimana goes, "This is the weirdest recipe I've ever read."
However, in the margins, you see handwriting that you assume must be in Ahriman or Victor Rylas's own handwriting that says that this is an unacceptable path for a god to take, that there must be another way for him to achieve the immortality that his mother benefits from. He does not view a Draco-Lich as his final origins and views those who would accept death as those who do not deserve life.
I love that this man looked at Draco-Lich and he was like, not good enough. Gotta be better.
But you now have the scroll. Going back to the door, you realize that this door also still has those 9 pieces, like almost open spaces, and there's one that seems to be about the same size as the scroll.
Okay.
Door locked.
All right. No, when you can pull it open.
No. I'm saying this unlocks to a different room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you put it in the space?
Yeah.
All right. So Kaimana, you walk over and you find the space that seems to fit the scroll and you put it in, and the scroll slides into place and then vanishes, almost like it's being pulled through the door. And you hear
I should have written that down.
You hear that rotating sound around you of things, objects moving and shifting. Kaimana, roll a d8 for me.
Three.
A 3. Okay.
Hope it's a good room.
Yeah. All right.
I would give it a solid 3 out of 8.
All right. You open the door and the portal is there for you if you'd like to move through.
Yes. Well, should we do a short rest, everyone? Like, just heal up a little bit, make sure we're all fit.
We need to rest something because.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short rest and we break for the night because it's 9:42.
Yep, we can do that.
Yeah.
So you guys take a short rest. You can spend any of your hit dice that you'd like. We'll say that you pass through the door just to see, or you send whatever. What you see on the other side is a laboratory. Much smaller than the one that you've seen before, but there is, beakers and crucibles and all these different elements and things bubbling as if they were recently activated. There does not appear to be anything of danger in the room. There's no creatures or objects or anything like that. There are several alchemical tools and vials of alchemical materials in the room. And the portrait over the door is a young boy, long blondish hair, looks like maybe school age, casting a very simple spell out of his hand. So it seems to be, if this is going in the origin, this is Ahriman as a young schoolboy. So we'll pick up there next time in the laboratory, in Ahriman's childhood laboratory.
This would be like Marlo and
We're not dead.
Yes.
Yay.
Jesus,
Oh, I
man.
was also at 1 hit point.
Oh,
no.
Why keep
Oh
this
my
a
God.
secret?
I keep getting Marlo down to 1
Because
hit point.
Because Mar feels extremely guilty about hitting Jury. So she wasn't gonna
I
say
know.
anything.
Oh my god. We'll smooth that over later. Jury.
That's like the third fight where Marlo has ended the fight at 1 hit point.
Oh,
Yeah,
All
so
right.
that's
Good
it.
night, everybody.